There we go. Okay, we're in business now. Uh-huh. I don't know why it says I'm streaming Tales of Arise. That should have been fixed. Um, I'll have to look into that later, I guess. But anyways, yes, welcome everyone. Um, this probably looks a bit different than what you're used to. That's because we're doing something a little bit different. So this stream actually originally went on my secondary channel. However, when I did this, I was like, no, wait a second. These channels that I just created are completely new. There's no one attached to them. No one even really knows about them. So, like, the only audience I would have are people that are new. Um, so, that was a kind of a whoopsie on my account, I guess. Um, because I should have thought about it a little more and realized, oh, I should do this on my regular channels and then, you know, pass the baton, as it were, to my new one. But, well, that's what we're going to more or less do right now. So, welcome. Um, yes, as you can see, there are a few changes. One, I have brought Kai into the channel in, well, Feveroid form. Um, there are a few little details that I wish were a bit different, but I'll probably, get that under control once I've learned a bit more about Feveroid. But for now, I think it looks pretty cool. Anyways, right. So Morgan's OELN Hub. What is it? Well, as I've mentioned in a few of my streams before, not only am I a gamer, but I'm an author. I'm a self published author, both on Amazon and on Smashwords. And I write a series which you can actually see kind of behind me, right there, right there. Uh, sorry, I'm not used to the whole camera, you know, versus head where it points. But yeah, it's right there. Anyway, yeah, that's my new series. Well, it's not new, it's actually really pretty old. But I'm going through a massive rewrite, so uh, when it re releases, it'll be something very, very different than what it was. So look forward to that. But what is Morgan's OELN Hub? Well, when I started writing, one of the things that I needed to learn was I needed to learn how to advertise. And that is something that can be pretty difficult, when you are a self published author, when you don't have the backing of a big or even a small company. It can be something that's really, really difficult. Um, so I took to social media. Um, the biggest thing that I took to was Facebook. I found some communities of wonderful writers who write in the same style that I do. Now, mind you, I knew that my style was based on Japanese anime and light novels, manga, etc. What I didn't know is that there's an actual name for that. It's original English light novel or original English manga. Um, original English light novel, of course, OELN for short. And when I finally got my bearings, I decided that I wanted to do some more to help out this community. So, what started as a website just for myself for advertising, slowly turned into a website where I would help to promote other authors. Then I realized that the community was much bigger than I thought. Um, so I have decided to include artists. We have uh, digital artists right now. I'm in the process actually of adding someone to the website who makes these amazing uh, uh, stuffed plushies. They're oh my goodness, they're so amazing looking. I can't wait for you to see the the pictures of these products. They're just amazing. Um, but yeah, that'll come a little bit later. I'm not quite done with it yet. Um, so yeah, this is basically my way of kind of, giving back and thanking those who have helped me when it came to my writing, and also just, you know, wanting to do something for the community because even though it's becoming more and more popular, it's still a very niche uh, subject, I guess you could say. So sometimes people don't necessarily know where to go. Um, so yeah, that's basically what this is. So we're gonna do a little bit of a tour. This is the homepage, obviously. It has, as I said, it has a little coming soon, talking about my series, talking about my rewrite. Um, but then down here it says, "But enough about me." The hub features dozens of original English light novel authors, talented artists, and awesome manga creators, all using their talents to tell a story. Check them out. So let's do that. Let's check them out a little bit. So, right here, up in this right hand section, when you hit the menu, this will pop up, and we've got authors, we've got author spotlight, meet some mangaka, uh, graphic artists, OELN showcase, miscellaneous, and forum. So let's start with some authors. I'm gonna take you through two different kinds, and you'll see why in just a minute. So let's go with Finrin or Finride. I still don't know how to pronounce this pen name. I apologize if I butcher it horribly over and over. Very much apologize. But you click on the name, and it brings you to their author summary. Takaniri is a slice of rice, slice of life romantic comedy centered on a planet named Caldaria, filled with advanced technology and fantasy elements. The princess Nirisu uh, Him- Hinami, Hi- Hinami, Hin- Hinamiya, Hinamiya, no, Himino, Himinomiya. One of those days I will learn how to pronounce that. Is friends with her childhood friend Takumi Miya, Miyashiro. He's in love with her and feels that it's unlikely she'll return his feelings, as they grow older, they get even closer. Doesn't really talk a lot about the author, but this is what they sent me. So you hit read more. It leads to the button Takoniri Volume 1. And there it is. Takoniri Volume 1. Read more. You can either grab it, you can go to the Amazon page or what have you to get the book, or oops, or you can go to Volume 2. And there's Volume 2. Yay! Alright. You can grab that one as well. Or you can go to the showcase. This is another element that I'm going to be adding to my pages very, very soon. It's going to make it so that, I don't have to use big, bulky letters to show, what page you're on. And like what the story is called, because sometimes, the, the title could be right there. Or you could have one that doesn't necessarily have the title on it, but it's really, really long. And that can mess with, you know, this little element that I have down here that shows all of this information. It can kind of get in the way of that. So I'm going to be doing this scrolling text. It'll just, go on by, show the name of the website, show what page you're on, or in the case of the actual book, it'll show the author's name and the name of the book. So if we click on full summary of this one, American Kitsune, I don't know why I did that. That was weird, but I'm glad that it fixed itself. Um, and this is actually the other kind of author that I wanted to show you. So some people have asked me, okay, yeah, you're promoting, but you're not necessarily selling the work, right? So why do you need a content warning? Well, I disagree with that statement because when you're promoting something, you might be the very first exposure that a certain person or a certain group of people ever has to this author or this artist or whatever you're promoting. And so I find that when there's a bridge of trust that is uh, created with, the people viewing the content and the promoter, that in turn bridges over to having another bridge of trust to the audience, to the original creator. So that's why I have these warnings. Now, it's going to be a little bit different. This will stay, but instead of having this, which I'll show you how it works, just because it is here, but instead of having this check, this one will just have, um, and yes, I'm 18, plus, let me in, and then you just hit it and it will go away and you'll be able to see what's there. And then the main home page is the one that will have the age check, and it'll say either 14 or 15 and up, and it'll look a little bit different than this. I'm going to sort of cater it to, the different content warning, we'll say. I just did quotes, and you can't see that because I can't move my arms. Anyways, um, but yeah, it's gonna be a little different, but I'll do an update video to show you guys how that works. But for now, all you do is go birthday. You go, I'll just say December. Go, let's see, we'll do like 1980, 1989, why not? 15th, that's clearly 18 and up, so submit, and voila. You are free to check out the content, read more. Is my read more button not working, or is it just being slow? Let me refresh. Oh, well, good, that's what it's supposed to do, but I already did this. So refreshing will not save you from having to, put in your birthday. Sorry for those of you that was hoping that it would. Submit. Yep, there we go. I thought so. Okay, and then you can go grab it for volumes 2 through 12. Go to volumes 2 through 12. See everything there. And voila. Alright, next we'll go to the authors. Actually, well, yeah, we'll do the author spotlight next. This is where my reviews will live. So I will pick and choose different authors that I will read their works and review them. I have some written reviews, but most of them will probably be video reviews like this, hosted by Kai, and we'll just have a grand old time doing that. But I'll show you the written reviews. So we have Beyond the Dome, and this is my review. 5 out of 5. Click next. This is for The Protector. 4.3 out of 5. And then that button will lead you back to the showcase. So there's that. And then the video reviews, taken straight off my channel. As I said, so all of these from now on will be on my new channels, which is Morgan's OELN Hub. No spaces, all one word. So yeah, that's where my video reviews will live from now on. All right. Let's go to the graphic artists, because I want to show you guys this. All right, so let's go to coffee, for example. So, coffee, we have right here, we've got the artist summary, of course. And then, depending on how they decide to send me commission information, for example, this is how this artist decided to do it. They have actual, like, commission sheets. As you can see, they automatically shuffle. Yep, there it goes, back to 1. And that's just the way that is. Now, the art gallery. This is where you'll be able to see examples of their works. And again, they fade. Oh, it looks like I need to maybe get another version of that one. But, yeah, so as you can see, they automatically transition so that you can get a good, clear, and interactive view of examples for their work and see if you want to hire them. And Oh, this is actually not here anymore, so I need to actually take that down. This was for the month of November, so ignore that. That sale is no longer going on, at least I don't think so. I'll have to talk to that artist and find out for sure, but I don't think so. Let's see. So, the mangaka are pretty much the same as the authors. You click on a name, for example, Toby True Story. And oh, that's right. So Toby's True Story actually is the author, but then the manga are up down here. So there's Kairos or Legacy. I'll just go Legacy, for example. And again, just like the light novels, it shows the summary. You can grab it and you can go to the next one, which is Kairos. Again, checking to see if that's a connection issue or if it looks like it's actually a connection issue. I'll have to look into that. So we'll just go to Kairos like that. There's Kairos. Okay, so it looks like Kairos I need to fix. I'm not sure what happened. I thought that I checked all of the things there, but I'll get that taken care of. And so, yeah, there's the mangakas. Let's see. Ah, miscellaneous. So, we have things for if you need an editor. Right now, we have Elegance Editing. And from the summary, you can go straight to their website, read all about them. Of course, they have their own stuff. Decide if you want to hire them or not. And we have convention stuff. Yay! Alright, so Color World Live. So, back in 2020, when the back, back in 2020, when the epidemic began, I was touring around Facebook and I found Color World. It was completely by accident. Um, but what's really cool about them is it's run by a couple who the wife is actually also an author. Um, you can check out her work. I think let's do this actually for a second. I think this is yeah. All right, so this is an amazing series. This is the author Rachel. Um, it begins of course with Color World, and it continues on. I'll probably review that one as well. And you'll be able to learn more about it through that, or you can just head on down to the website and check it out for yourself. They're on Amazon as well, so definitely check it out. It's a really cool read. But Color World Live. So what they did and what they still do is they basically bring the convention to you. So they have one-on-one video chats between you and a voice actor. They can be 5, 10, or 30 minutes long. Uh, you can just, you know, you can talk about how much you like their work. You can shoot the breeze. Trust me, I have had a lot of experience talking to these just wonderful actors. They're great people. You know, they're very supportive, and you could just shoot the breeze with them. You know, and they would be very, very happy to communicate with you, um, get to know you. It's an awesome thing. You know, when you're doing the whole, you know, in person convention thing, it's great. You know, you get to go in and see everybody, but it's always a hustle and bustle, you know? There's just these schedules, and you just gotta kind of go boom, 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 and there's not a lot of wiggle room. But with stuff like this, there is. There's a lot of wiggle room where you can actually, you know, interact with the people that you actually came to see, and it's great. They also have autographs, and you can have, you know, the voice actors send you a voiceover or like a video, personalized to you, or you can get merchandise. They have two different websites in which they use for this. This one is the newest one. It's called Color World Live. Just like me, they also use Wix. As you can see, this week we've got Bo Billingsley, Blake Shepard, Brandon Winkler, Chris Patton, Christina Otten, Danny Chambers, you know, Doug Erholz, and more. And you can go to Hangouts, and oh, that's interesting. I think, but if you go here, like to Blake, yeah, there we go, Blake Shepard. Is 10-minute hangout with Blake. You'd be able to purchase other tickets too, though. Huh. Oh wait, if I click on the talent, Blake Shepard, there we go. If you go up to talent, and look at the talent list, you can find all of these different voice actors that they work with. And here you'll have, you know, the hangouts, the different timings, audio message, video, autograph, autograph on metal, um, you know, officially licensed stuff. You can send in a pop box to get signed. All different, all a whole bunch of fun stuff. Fun stuff, you know, great people. It's just a good time. They also have Tixer, and as you can see, works pretty much the same way. Find who you want, for example, just because I actually, Quentin Flynn did a live signing on Instagram last night, and I got to watch that and talk to people and do that kind of stuff. Quentin is an amazing human being. Uh, all of these actors are amazing human beings. I've got to talk with a lot of them, and they're they're great. But yeah, there's Axel from Kingdom Hearts right there in the background. Um, but yeah, like I said, there's the Hangouts. You can get an exclusive T-shirt. You can send in something like a poster. You can actually like send in your own poster and then have Quentin sign it. Personalized audio and video messages. Great stuff. Great stuff. And then, last but not least, the forum. The forum is pretty standard right now. I am going to kind of work on getting more topics in after I have another author page to finish, or I should say, author pages to finish, and then that merch maker that I told you about. So once I've done that, I will get some more, um, you know, forum topics up. And speaking of forum topics, so if you log in, become a member and log in, completely free, of course, you will be able to take advantage of the peer-to-peer chat function that I have available. Available. It, uh, huh, apparently Wix is glitching out slightly. There it is. Um, so right now I'm not logged in, so all it will allow you to do right now is just to send a video, or excuse me, a message to me specifically. But if you become a member, then you will be able to use the peer-to-peer chat functionality, which is all part of the community. You'll be able to interact with your fellow authors or artists, or if you are just a fan, you will be able to send them a message, specifically, um, as well as, all of their pages do, of course, have links to um, places where you can contact them. The artists specifically, if I go back to coffee here for a minute and I'll read more, you can see Twitter here, and there is their Twitter page. And like I said, all of these will have at least some kind of link that you'll be able to use to contact them. Because, I mean, if it didn't, what would be the point, right? But yeah, and that's it. That is Morgan's OELN Hub. So yeah, check us out. I it's great fun, I guarantee you. Next time I will be actually reviewing Takuniri. It was that book. Oh, huh. Sorry, I didn't see the message before. Well, my microphone is as loud as it'll go, so hopefully it's good enough to where it's not horribly, to where you couldn't understand. Sorry about that. I was not able to effectively switch back and forth from, you know, chat to the website. So, but I will definitely keep a better eye on that next time. Um, but yeah, so as I was saying, next time, I will be reviewing Takoniri. I'm about half through with reading it, so I would say maybe I'm gonna shoot for like maybe Saturday of next week or this coming up week because I think Saturday of next week is Christmas Eve. I'm not gonna be doing that. But no, Saturday of this coming up week. Um, we'll be reviewing Takaneri, and it will be on my Morgan's OELN Hub channels. So look out for that. I am both on YouTube and Twitter. And until then, I will check you guys later.